Hey, this is David B69, and this is Red Sox, episode number 4. Just want to make sure we're broadcasting here. Yep, says we're live. Okay. Let's get it playing. So we're going to be facing off against Tampa Bay. It's actually kind of funny. It's like the first couple of games were like really I was in complete control of them. And then the last game couldn't get any offensively done.
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today, the opener of this 3-game set between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Boston Red Sox. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Garrett Richards is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Boston. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, looking at the numbers, you can see this guy had an ERA over 4 last season. He'd like to do a lot better than that. He's got to do a much better job of keeping base runners off the bases. Cut the walks down and try to limit the hits per 9 innings pitched.
Now here's the first offering. Joey Wendell is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. It's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today. The mark of a great pitcher is the ability to put people away when you have 2 strikes on him. He wasn't able to do it to start the game. Let's see if he makes the adjustment.
And that'll bring in Yandi Diaz as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, you better be up there ready to swing with Ricky Holiday behind the plate, particularly on that high pitch.
Yeah, and I don't like that, Dan. As an offensive player, that's the one pitch that you almost can't get to with a power guy on the mound. I'm okay with you giving a little bit on the corners, but you start giving north, it makes it super tough on the hitters.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And that'll get down for a base hit. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
At the plate now, Austin Meadows, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. Skied into very shallow right. Renfroe has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1.
Batting fourth, the second baseman.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Brandon Lau. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch, get ahead, get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Wendell on second. Diaz at first. 2 out in the inning. Grounded to first. Gonzalez is up with it, and the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. Rays strand a pair. Tampa Bay held scoreless in the top of the inning. Red Sox coming to bat. You're watching MLB Network. Chris Archer is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Tampa Bay. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy had a year you'd love to forget last year. Awfully ugly. We'll see if he can rebound and pitch much better. And if he doesn't, his spot in the rotation could be in jeopardy. It will be awfully important that he gets off to a good start in this one.
And stepping in, Xander Bogaerts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Xander Bogaerts.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Long run for the center fielder, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Batting second, the center fielder.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. He was responsible for the only run they could muster in yesterday's ball game. It was a solo shot. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in 2-1 on the young season and off to a good start.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting his. Contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting third.
Here's J.D. Martinez looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. To short, hit hard. Adames picks it up. Over to first, and that retires the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. We are still scoreless. Second inning set to go, and up next will be Willie Adames.
The shortstop, Willie Adames.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Verdugo waits on it. 1 away. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Ji-Man Choi. First offering. In there, 0-1.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Richards is ready. Here's the delivery. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Base is empty, 2 away, and that'll bring up Mike Brasso. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. No score here as we play inning number 2. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. One pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
Verdugo's got it, and with it, the inning is over. Down in order go the Rays. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Rafael Devers. He'll stand in against Chris Archer to get the inning underway. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Great job by the pitcher right there to pull the string. He knew he had an aggressive hitter at the plate, somebody who was sitting on fastball and ready to do damage, and he was able to slow him down right there and get him off balance.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Bounce to first, reined in, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Batting fifth.
1 out, base is empty, and that'll bring up Bobby Gallberg. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting fifth.
Striding in for Boston, Christian Vasquez. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1.
Not a bad spot to miss right there. Much rather have it run inside than out over the plate where the hitter can do a lot of damage.
A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. Bottom of the second here with no score. Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. A leap, but it's off his glove. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Batting seventh.
Well, this guy has proven he can make some athletic plays in the field, and he takes a decent route to the baseball here, but I'm not sure anybody is going to bring this one in. Ends up out of his reach and bangs up off the wall.
To the plate now, Hunter Renfroe, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready with the 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Digging in, the switch hitter, Francisco Mejia, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence, he's got great body language on the mound, he's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Fouled away. Here it comes, 0-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. He singled to open up the ball game.
Hey, second time around, let's see if this guy goes up and looks for the fastball. He got a fastball at his first at bat and didn't miss it.
And this will be fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Up next for the Rays, Yandi Diaz. Now here's the first offering. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday.
First baseman, Marwin
Infield
Gonzalez.
shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Too high, 1-0. A ball and a strike. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. 1-2. Here it comes. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Batting ninth,
So here
Third
is
baseman.
Kike Hernandez.
Kike.
And now the first pitch.
Hernandez.
Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Hit out towards second. He's got it. Throw gets him 2 down. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. One ball, 1 strike, the count. The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2.
Hey, that's not an easy pitch to hold your swing up. I know it looked like it was way out the plate. Good job not swinging at it.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Here's the center fielder. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. And now Austin Meadows flew out last time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Meadows swings the bat and throws from the left side and stands in at 6'3". He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. A ball and a strike now. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
So he sets him down swinging. Austin Meadows becomes the first out of the inning. Richards gets the sign and delivers. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Martinez. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster.
You could hear the solid contact all the way up here, and I thought we were going to have our first run of the game right there. Gets all the way to the fence, but it stays in the park, so he'll have to be okay with the double.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Renfroe is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Now at the plate is Willie Adames. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch hit in the air down the right field line. Renfroe will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Tampa. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Alex Verdugo digging in now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. pulled toward right center field. Adames onto the grass, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The batter.
No one on with one down, and that'll bring up the dangerous bat of J.D. Martinez. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Next up for the Red Sox, Rafael Devers. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And he misses again. 2-0.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. Down in order go the Red Sox. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Wackney with a report.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with the big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
All right, Heidi, thank you. First offering. Ji-Man Choi is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Swing and a hard liner to center field. Playable for Verdugo, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the third baseman.
So one out and nobody aboard, and that'll bring up Mike Brasso. Richards gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. 0-1 the count. Here's the pitch. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
Hit in the air down the left field line. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
In now, Francisco Mejia. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
And it's fouled away. Fouled off. He'll try again. 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Down in order go the Rays. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and he told me overall he's not happy with the at-bat together. They've only missed 1 base, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
For the Red Sox.
Here's the first pitch to him.
A shortstop.
As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball, 1-1. One and two to the Boston shortstop.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up one hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. Next up, Christian Vasquez. He doubled his last time up.
And that's been their only hit so far in this one. They've been dealing with some really great pitching in this game.
Ball one to start the at-bat. The wind and the 1-0 pitch. Hit hard to short. Adames brings it in time to first, and there are two away. So the bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe. And he fouls this one off. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he is into second with a two-out double.
Yeah, this one was starting to look like it was going to be one of those 1, 2, 3 easy innings. But now all of a sudden, they have the go-ahead run standing out there at second base after the two-out double. Big moment here.
Into the box, Marwin Gonzalez. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. Meadows moving back, still going back. And they take the lead. It's gone. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him. And that gives the Red Sox a 2-0 lead. Into the box now, Kike Hernandez. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hit on the ground to third. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. But the Red Sox strike for two on the two-run homer. Through 5 innings, it's now 2-0 Boston. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and digging in next will be Joey Wendell. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
Swing and a liner. Renfroe is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Yandi Diaz. And he takes ball one.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in next, Austin Meadows. First pitch on its way.
Hey, a two-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you've got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Hit hard back up the middle. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. So the two-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. They trail things here, 2-0.
Leading off.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now.
The second baseman.
As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. In the air, down the line in left. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone. Next to hit is Alex Verdugo. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. High in the air down the right field line. Meadows is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting.
2 men are gone now in the Boston half of the 6th. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. Hit hard on the ground to third. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're up 2-0. Now at the plate, Brandon Lau. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
On to first, and a big out to start the 7th, 1 gone. Stepping in once again is Randy Arozarena. He flew out in his last AB. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
This guy's throwing a gem so far. Biggest key, 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
Well, he got the leadoff guy in inning on a ground out. Now he's 0-2 to start this at bat. He looks really sharp so far to start the 7th.
Fouled away.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Standing in now, Willie Adames, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. No hits to this point. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Back goes Martinez. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. First home run of the campaign for him as the Rays have come back to tie things at 2.
And some guys just, they're dramatic. He comes up in a big spot and just cranks one out of here to even the score. Not a bad time to hit your first homer of the year, huh?
Now batting, the first baseman, G-Man
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. As he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Verdugo is there, 2 gone.
The batter.
So now into the box is Michael Brasso. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. Sent on the ground out to second. Bogarts has it on to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. But 2 come across to score in the inning courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Here now is Rafael Devers. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here.
Rafael Devers.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. 3 balls and 2 strikes to the DH for the Red Sox.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
On to first, and that is a big out to lead off the home 7th.
Now batting.
1 man is out in the Red Sox 7th, and that'll bring up Bobby Gallberg. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
And 2-2.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better of chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Row. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even though it's where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
Stepping in now, Christian Vasquez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. A ball and a strike.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
1-1. Here it is. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And that one yanked just foul.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Here now the 2-2. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. 1 there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Like clockwork, a 4 to 6 to 3 double play to threat. And now here is Francisco Mejia. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. Josh Taylor has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Now the first pitch.
1-0.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
3-0 to him now. Pitch on the way. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Joey Wendell digs in now. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Trying to get that go-ahead run to scoring position now as he puts this one down. Throw is too late, so the sacrifice attempt turns into a base hit. Now to the plate, here is Yandi Diaz. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot.
It's through. Let's see if they send him around to try to score. He's safe. The throw was offline. And they've taken the lead here in the 8th.
Boy, those have to feel really good, Dero. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that.
And now, meanwhile, this is going to be extra bases, and that may just get a couple of runners home. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Ryan Brazier was called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. First pitch coming. Here it is. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. 0-1. Here's the pitch. This is in the air out to right. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And he's going to get in there at the plate to make it a 5-2 lead now. Into the box, Ji-Man Choi. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 3 runs already home here. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Rays are in front, 5-2. Diego Castillo will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Wren. And this one runs up high, ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And it's fouled away. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. So his day is fully over as you get a look at the pitching line for the Rays starter. And he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
Here's the 0-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Mike Zunino is going to come in now and take over following the injury. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2. And this will be. Here's another 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out. And now in the box, Kike Hernandez. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled off.
Can we be honest here? That was a terrible pitch. That was right over the heart. 2 strikes on the guy. He is lucky he's getting this pitch.
Now a swing and another fly ball here as things are getting busy out there in Central. A Rosarena will reach out with 1 hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. They trail 5-2. Now to bat, Michael Brasso. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2.
Count 1 and 2.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
The 2-2 gets him looking. Strike 3.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
And he fouls this one off. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. So Tampa's batting order turns over and set to go. Joey Wendell's got 2 hits in 4 at-bats. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it, but hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Darwinzon Hernandez takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1. Fouled away. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Down in order go the Rays, and it remains 5-2. Nick Anderson comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. All set for the bottom of the 9th, and set to go is the second baseman, Xander Bogaerts. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Here it comes, 0-2. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Striding in is Alex Verdugo. Lifetime in this matchup. Small sample, a perfect 1-for-1. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. One out, nobody on. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Anderson is pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters, usually a recipe for a lot of success.
Oh, that's one of the keys. I think if you were to build the perfect relief pitcher, you'd want a guy that throws a lot of strikes, that minimizes the base on balls, and nobody does it as good as this guy does right now in the game of baseball.
First delivery to him. Hit on the ground to third. Reined in. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Rays have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over. 5-2 the final today. The Tampa Bay Rays crossed the plate 3 times in the 8th, helping propel them to the win. Chris Archer earns his first win of the season. Nick Anderson closes the door for the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasquez. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
So, wow. That game was stunning.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Rays, 5 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Red Sox, 2 runs on 4 hits. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 8 minutes. Our Fenway Park paid attendance this afternoon, 37,755. We'd like to thank the Red Sox Nation for their continuing support and remind you to please drive home safely.